Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we'll be making no boil lasagna. First, we're going to start off with 3 pounds of ground beef. This one comes from Trader Joe's. We're going to throw that in a pan. For some reason, it didn't record me seasoning it, so the seasonings are right there. We're going to mash that up really good because we want this to cook evenly and have some pretty good small pieces of ground beef in there. We're doing this on medium heat. All right, so our meat is pretty brown now. It's not fully cooked yet. So we're gonna mash that up a little bit more just to break it up, make sure everything is evenly cooked. Look at that oil right there, so good. We're gonna drain that before we go on to the next section. All right, we're gonna add 5 cloves of garlic into that mixture of meat right there. We have drained most of the grease now so that our meat isn't too liquidy. We're adding 2 jars of tomato sauce. I use tomato basil. And what I did at the end there is I put a little bit of water inside the jar so that I could get the rest of the sauce from the sides of the jar. You shake it up and then pour it in again. I'm going to do the same thing. I also couldn't get that one open, so I had to go get help. All right, so you shake, 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 pour that right in there, and that's pretty good. We're gonna mix that all together, just make sure everything is coated really evenly. We're gonna turn on to low and simmer. All right, the cheese mixture for the lasagna is made up of ricotta, mozzarella, and Parmesan. The first thing you're gonna do is put your ricotta and mozzarella inside a large, mine is a measuring cup, but a large bowl is fine. You're gonna mix that up really, really, really good. And then after that's mixed, you're going to add the Parmesan. Oops, looks weird. Okay, so we're going to mix that up really, really good. And the Parmesan is going to be added after that's already mixed. After we add the Parmesan, we're going to mix it up again really good so that every part of it is together. I don't really use measurements here. I just kind of go with what feels right, you know. Okay, so the bottom layer of our lasagna is that cheese mixture with a no-boil lasagna sheet on top of that, and then we're going in with our ground beef mixture right now. So we're going to coat that really well because this is our bottom 3 layers of the lasagna. So after we have that meat on there really good, we're going to put a little bit of mozzarella on top of that just to give it a nice texture and cheesy, you know, everybody loves cheese. Okay. All right, so we're going in with our no-boil lasagna again. I broke it really badly, but you can probably do better than that. Okay, so going in with our cheese mixture, we want to get that in there really, really good. It doesn't have to be perfect because everything is going to melt and kind of spread out on its own. After the cheese mixture, we're going to add a little bit of more mozzarella and go in with our meat mixture. This is the layer before the last layer. So you don't need to put a ton on this layer. You just really need to get it in there. Okay, we're back on the no-boil lasagna sheets, pasta sheets. That's what they are. Okay. All right, so we covered that with a cheese mixture, and we're going back on with the no-boil sheets. And we're going to go on top of the no-boil sheets with the meat mixture. So this is the last layer of meat. So you're going to use every bit of the meat mixture that you have left. It doesn't matter if it's a ton. It doesn't matter if it's a little bit. You just want to get as much on there as you can because then you're going to layer that completely with mozzarella cheese. You really want to get covered in there. You could probably even use like an entire bag of mozzarella cheese if you wanted to. I don't remember how much I used for this, but probably most of the bag. All right, we're going to stick that in the oven at 375. Okay, this is our broccolini and cauliflower. Both of those came from Trader Joe's. I de-leaved the broccolini and cut them into a little bit of smaller pieces. What we're going to do is we're going to spray it with olive oil. You can drizzle as well, but I prefer the spray. Coat it with sea salt, not too much. And then we're going to go liberally in with lemon pepper. This is the key ingredient right here because it is amazing. It really cuts the kind of sour taste of the broccolini. All right, this is a full head of cauliflower. Sometimes this can be difficult to cut, but all you need to do is remove the bottom piece and then cut maybe 1/4 to a 1/2 inch slices. Here I can show you. Ooh, that's a huge piece. Whoa, we're gonna cut that up. All right, smaller pieces, here we go. We just really wanna get it even on the pan. If you have a pan that scratches easily, do not use your knife on it. This one doesn't scratch very easily, and I'm also being very careful. Okay, so we're gonna go in this with olive oil spray again. Go on there, use some sea salt, not too much, a little bit of pepper, and the key ingredient here is paprika. You really gotta layer that on because it is so good. There's it baked with the broccolini. We stuck this in the oven with the lasagna. Here's the lasagna. I'm gonna check it, taste test, make sure it's cooked all the way through. And then we're gonna check out how it looks on the side. This is a little bit of a sizzle here. That's what you want. You want it to look really nice and golden brown, and the cheese should be bubbling. All right, here's our final product. This is no-bake lasagna with broccolini and cauliflower. I hope you guys can maybe try this from this video. I don't even know because I don't know what I'm doing. All right, so this is Casual Kitchen with Hannah Madrill, pretending like I know what I'm doing. All right, let's throw a picture up there. Oh, there it is. Have a good one.